Okay, y'all. Today I wanted to do a video about game stalking. Um, I'm a little bit tired. Even through the filter, you can see I'm a little tired. I feel like my game stalkers had a field day last night with me. But I wanted to talk about this topic because it affects so many people that this shit is barely effective, right? Um, and let me explain. So before, like say maybe 15 years ago, people didn't even know what organized harassment was or gang, let alone the term gang stalking. Now those terms are household names. So for the few people out there that don't know what gang stalking is just what I said, organized harassment where a group of individuals come together and they target one person and they use psychotronic weapons as well as advanced technology. And if I'm being honest, the technology is not even all that advanced. It's just secret technology that they use through cell towers and satellites and Wi-Fi and all of that stuff. Most people that are what's called a TI or a targeted individual, they actually don't know that they're being targeted. They just know something is strange going on. And then on the other side of that, there are people who very much know what's going on, and they spot the helicopters and the drones and the street theater, directed conversation, and of course, the inevitable, the B2K and the dudes. Dudes are microwave weaponry that they use to cause pain. Um, it's also um, how they use MK. Is it MK Ultra? Is also how my necklace. Oh well, I'll fix it later. Is also how they use MK Ultra techniques, like they did for Mr. Myron May, who was an African American lawyer who went inside of. I think he either went into a bank or some public place, and he killed some people, and he also killed himself. Um, so what I was about to say earlier when I started the video is game stalking, or maybe it was the prior video. I don't know. I'm tired. Um, Game stalking is such a household name that the shit not even effective on targets anymore. So they have to resort to like next level tactics, like extreme street theater and the microwave weaponry and all of that type of stuff. And this is something because I never knew about gang stalking in detail until now, but I've definitely like heard the term. I just didn't know that it entailed this much. Um, I didn't know that it entailed this much. I didn't know about the voice to skull and them contacting everybody you contact and following you around and just all of that bullshit. It's so fucking goofy, y'all. Then everything should have, okay, I need to make some videos. Like I have so many topics about this subject that I want to cover. I just don't know where to start, right? But it's such a goofy ass program. It's turned into a joke. This program was meant to assist with finding actual terrorists, foreign terrorists, who have plans on harming U.S. citizens, period, point blank. Okay? They have turned it into this revenge kind of tactic, or it's some, just I don't know. People have turned it into a way to seek revenge out on somebody. And listen, let me tell you, I get one revenge on somebody. I get it. I can't lie. I get it. But this shit is so stupid. It's stupid. It goes way too far. And you would have to be a narcissist or somebody with some sort of personality disorder to fulfill the tactics that are required of you as a gang stalker. And I'm not gonna lie to you, y'all. I don't know what's going on in the world, but I don't even believe these people are working for a recognized agency. Some of my perpetrators ain't no fucking way they work for Infraguard. Infraguard, you can't have a record. Thank ya. And I know there are other ones. I think Cyber Alliance and some other ones. But ain't no fucking way my perpetrators work for no Infraguard. Ain't no way. So, um, it's just been a long road. But I'll get into a little bit about what I've experienced during my gang stalking. I've experienced voice to skull. I've experienced the dudes, like I said, the microwave weapons. I've experienced extreme street theater. Street theater that landed my ass in the mental hospital, okay? But I'm talking about extreme street theater. And that's another video in itself. It was actually quite exciting. So I have to, I mean, not in a good way, but it was something else. I have to explain that in another video. But you know, it's so much. You know, I actually live in a protected city. I forgot what the actual name of it is. Whenever you live somewhere where they blah blah blah, and I'm not, thank God, I'm not a high level target. But sometimes to fuck with me, they throw in high level tactics. Like they contact everybody who I make contact with. They what else they do? They still do a little street theater. They do this thing to try to like throw me off balance, and it's just a lot. Throw me off balance mentally. They use people that I know. Everybody that's a part of my gang stalking is people that I know. I've never heard of that in my life. That's how I know that it's unofficial. Okay, and everything has to have a protocol. There is, from what I've read, a gang stalking manual. There are agencies that are supposed to be able to tell them what they can and cannot do. You are supposed to be profiled as a targeted individual and have your gang stalking tactics according to your, I was about to say your je ne sais quoi, according to your profile, right? Your mental, emotional profile. These people just doing whatever the fuck they want to do, bringing in all kinds of people, just anything. And then again, these are people that actually hate me in real life. Okay, let's be clear. These are not just. There are a few randoms, but most of these people are people that I'm enemies with in real life, or people that I just don't have a vibe with, a connection with in real life. So it's like, wait a minute. And plus my family. That's the only hard part. The fact that some of my family is involved. That was kind of hurtful at first, but then I was like, yeah, I could kind of see it. So there's a slight bit of confusion that I have with my gang stalking, because it's not clear if this has been going on, if I was born a TI or whatever, but I highly doubt it. I've had too many good memories and too many good times for me to have been a TI all my life. My targeting legitimately seems like some type of jealousy. And I'm not talking about jealousy because I'm too cute or I'm too fine. I ain't got no money, so it ain't got nothing to do with that. Just the type of person I am. You know, I'm down to earth, cool. I think I have a light. And I think I'm opposite from a lot of people, unfortunately, that I have surrounded myself with, because I identify with certain kinds of people, but I just don't have that connection. And more so over in my older years, like 35 and up. So